You come out of the east side?
No sir. No
so you come from
south side.
South side.
Hundreds. From the hundreds.
Oh, alright.
9/11.
Alright, so what influences your style in music?
I started in '99, bro. So around that time, I was trying to be a hot boy. That's all that was really to it. I was trying to be a hot boy. I watched the first video that We On Fire, and I ain't say, damn, I'm gonna be a rapper. I was like, no, I'm gonna be a hot boy. And being a hot boy included rapping and shit. Just though it just so happens that I got good at it, and I started being able to actually express my true life and my shit. At first, I was just imitating hot boy, shit I wasn't even about. Now it's like I'm able to put myself into it. Grew up, my older cousin, Paige, rest his soul, put me onto the real hip hop. Not that Cash Money ain't the real hip hop, because they always have my respect, but Nas, Jay-Z's, and Coogee raps, and Rakims, and MC8s, NWA, all type of shit.
How would you describe your current sound? Like what you built now? How would you describe that?
Right now, the blues, the boogie food blues. Really, I consider myself somebody I'm a soulful showman. I can put a lot of my soul into my music. So you hear it in my voice. My lyrics are always on point, but it's the energy and the emotion from my voice. So right now, I would say I got, some people call it a southern twang, but that's obvious.
Did you grab any inspiration from blues music?
Man, Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf. This was just after watching that Chess Records, Cadillac Records.
Oh yeah.
I ended up going back and looking into all that, bro. I always was a music lover in general, period. My pops was a DJ, so he put me on a lot of that. But I went back after that, seeing that movie, and I went back and got influenced by them guys, bro, and they was the truth. So that's why I strive to be like, hip-hop version in a way, if that makes any sense.
You dropped Spectacular Moments with FOC, and you dropped
right, so
Survival of the Focus.
Survival of the Focus was my solo.
Yeah. Would you say that Survival of the Focus was like the first big introduction to boogie?
In a way. Yeah, it had to be, because my first project, Times and Losing, True Sleeper, that's all good. Then we put out Spectacular Moments, and that kind of got all of us our little individual looks in a way. We was able to branch off from that, given the free movement, and the fact that we was just a crew doing it. We all tight, all had different sounds, different styles, different subjects. So Spectacular Moments, but by the time Survival of the Focus came out, had it with Moondog, shout out Moondog, it did put me at a certain level of notoriety in a way, just a little bit more, Honestly, I feel like I just started coming into the light that I feel like I deserve in a way, with the Boogie Food Blues, that was my latest. So Survival of the Focus nudged me up a little bit, but not quite how I expected it to.
And then you followed up with the Endo EP.
Endo EP was the end of 2012. That also, I would say Endo EP more so than Spectacular Moments. Because Endo EP, short, simple, dope. That was my first Crazy Eights. Pretty went straight to the point, bro. That
so
took off.
Survival of the Focus wasn't part of the Crazy Eights.
Survival of the Focus was 17 tracks, which was too long.
Yeah, true.
It was too long. So I did a lot with Survival of the Focus. Complex, packed information.
What were you aiming for with the Crazy Eights EP series? Is it done, or is it you still?
Crazy Eights will be forever, bro. It's just a play on my name, the significance of the number 8. Like I always try to emphasize, motherfuckers, please spell my name right. Yeah. No O's. There's a million Ace Boogies in the world. I'm the only one to spell it this way. It's significant. I started rapping at the age of 8. I said I started rapping in 98, 99. I was 8 years old. And I was born in August, 8th month. Just tried to find some significance for it. So the Crazy Eights was just to have my fans just, really be able to identify more of a total package type thing. Okay, 8, just to really emphasize the 8. Crazy Eights will be going on until I'm done making videos, bro. Most of my projects probably be 8 shows.
you've gotten a number of beats from OG Bobby Johnson. Like, how did y'all connect? And
Bobby, been working with Bobby since 2012. Honestly, the short, sweet way it went, Bobby emailed me beats. It was dope. I emailed him back like, to what do I owe the pleasure? The beat didn't even say nothing. I mean, email didn't even say nothing. It just had beats on it. So I'm like, man, thank you for the care package to what do I owe the pleasure? So that man heard your work, liked it, let's work. Like, cool, say no more. Never was no contracts or no bread involved like that. Me and Bobby was just truly supporting each other's career, trying to get each other to the next level. You know, salute to Bobby Johnson.
y'all haven't met or anything?
I never met Bobby Johnson. I said it in the fucking Plan B remix, like this OG Bobby backdrop. I only spoke to him on my laptop. Like, I only spoke to that man on my laptop, but he done a lot for my career. So I'm always grateful to Bobby. I appreciate it.
How did you feel about the beat that you shared with Beyonce? I know you said you wasn't mad or anything, but it got you a little bit of attention from
most definitely did.
Like the source and stuff.
It most definitely did. It was like I said, it was no bad blood. I didn't know about it. I asked Bobby, like, shit. I thought I was informing him. You know, he ain't telling me, like, bro, you know, you see what Beyonce did? Not thinking I should have known. Of course he know what was going on. He got broke off for that shit, you know. So on the business on his end was all good. And the promo for me on my end was all good. You know, it was just publicity for me. Thank you, Beyonce, once again. Thank you. Boogie love the Beehive. Shout out to everybody in the Beehive that's thinking I'm a Beyonce hater. So I'm nowhere near. I salute y'all too. Caught a lot of flack for that shit. It was a similar situation recently. It ain't really nothing to really talk about. It was just I had to be the day I laced it. Bobby was selling it to Atlantic, and you know I was in talks to purchase it or whatever. But it's like Atlantic wanted it.
Yeah, it's like
clearly he going.
You my homie, but
right,
Atlantic.
And I feel him. Told me to sit on it for a while, which I did. Found out it was Gates on Atlantic that dropped it. So Kevin Gates, another one of the homies I look up to. Shout out Kevin Gates. He put it out there, sit down on this Luca Brasi 2 tape. Dope. And then I waited a while. I just dropped it recently. I put it out last week.
Yeah.
Earlier this week.
Yeah, whatever's fair.
Mm-hmm.
But it just ain't words. Going hard like fuck, say words. Can't be no fucking cage bird.